Well, hello. I haven't done a video for a while, or a Thursday thought I should say for a while. I usually do them in the garden, so I'm indoors. Because today is the 1st of January, today's Thursday thought is really, I hope you all have a wonderful new year. In Chinese astrology, this year is the year of the horse, and it is indeed the year of the galloping horse. 2026 is going to come at us at a galloping pace. So we need to do one of two things. We need to either stay very grounded and not get washed away in the tsunami of it all, or we need to ride that horse at the galloping pace with courage and no fear. Hearing that it's the year of the horse and thinking of galloping horses reminds me of the third president of the Buddhist organisation Soka Gakkai, because he used to advise chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, but like a galloping horse. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, with that amount of energy. Now, this guidance about moving one's energy is very interesting because one of my very close friends bought me a pack of beautiful light worker cards for Christmas. He's not one to talk about spiritual awakening. I think his spiritual journey, as well as being inward, has been very much through his Masonic lodge. But he bought me these beautiful Work Your Light oracle cards. Now, I pulled one out for January and I pulled one out for February and one out for March. But January, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Which is really appropriate for me because, as most of you know, I've been spending 2.5 years having to meditate, avoid too much sensory information. And to a certain extent, I still have to do that. But change your energy is really important. So that's my message for the new year. I'm going to gallop along with 2026. And if I can't sustain the galloping, I'm going to ground myself so I don't get washed away. And I'll leave you with these, which I don't sell, but I will I'll pop a link below if I can find a link to them, because they are absolutely beautiful, beautiful pieces of guidance. The second thing I want to say today, again, came from Buddhist guidance for the 1st of January. And that's in this little book, sort of Daily Wise Buddhism. And for any of you who are wondering, this sign behind me is it's not a Buddhist sign. It's an old-fashioned Chinese character that really alludes to revolution. I'm not suggesting we all have a revolution, but at one revolution of the year, if you like. It means without, so it's a negation of the idea of restriction. So this year really is going to be a galloping year without restriction. You either go with it or you may feel overwhelmed and get washed away. If you can't gallop, root yourself and stay still. January 1st. If the minds of living beings are impure, their land is also impure. But if their minds are pure, so is their land. There are not two lands, pure and impure in themselves. The difference lies solely in the good or other of our minds, I would say also, and our hearts. It is same with the Buddha and an ordinary being. While deluded, one is called an ordinary being, and one is enlightened, one is called a Buddha. And we can reveal that enlightenment in every second of our day. That is a quote from Nichiren Daishonin, and I think it's in his New Year Gosho, in fact. Now, the reason that I'm reading this is because there's loads of stuff on the internet that I'm following, because I really do believe there is a spiritual awakening and there is something really awakening on earth, and it's beautiful. Lots of people are talking about light workers, Pleiadians, coming to earth, being born at this time, and time is really important. Just as Christ was born at a certain time, at the moment it's really important. Anyone having a baby this year, by the way, congratulations, because I think this is going to be a super, super, super year to be born in. It doesn't feel like it, I know, but it is. It's going to be a wonderful, wondrous year. This idea of impure and pure lands existing at the same time. What I'd like to talk about now is the similarities across all understandings, across all expedient means, across all paths of taking us back to that higher state. Scientists call it the field. Christians call it God. Muslims call that Allah, that life, and in Buddhism it's life itself. So life is God, God is life. But there's a lot of talk about raising our vibrations and the world splitting into two and this shift happening on earth. And I think there's maybe some fear around it. And what we really need to do is come out of the fear, because what it's actually saying is these worlds exist, but it's to do with your state of mind and your state of your heart. And as you raise your frequency and stand in love, steadfastly in love, the kind of gentle courage, not a warlike courage, a gentle courage, then the world around you is the Pure Land. And if you are suffering or reactive, the world around you can seem very scary and overwhelming. It's a very simple message, but it's also incredibly, incredibly profound. And look at all the religions that talk about people being born at this time, people coming to earth. And actually, it's about us remembering. All the guidance last year was shedding all that old karma, but waking up and remembering who we are. In Buddhism, we talk about the Bodhisattvas of the earth, awakening. I think that's in Lotus Sutra chapter 2, could be chapter 16, the Jigā chapter, not sure. And I remember when I went to Tibet and I saw this, and I don't really understand Tibetan Buddhism, I have to say, because it seems to be a fusion of this sort of cultural shamanic bond with the Lotus Sutra, which I'm familiar with, the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. And I saw this little model in a temple and I recognised what it was. It was like a 3D cardboard model, and it was of the Bodhisattvas awakening at this time. And in language shouldn't be used to separate us, because when we talk about being a light worker, it means awakening. Now, the important thing here, I think, is the vow. Bodhisattvas of the earth made a vow that we would awaken and raise our vibration. I don't know enough about star children and star beings and light beings, and if there's a vow, there kind of must be a vow. There's a promise that we would be alive. In Islam, there's a vow that we made an agreement with Allah that we could come to earth and be as good as angels, because angels are good. They have no choice. We have choice. And we said through our choice, we can also behave like this. So this year is a year of opening doors and also closing doors, and the doors that we are choosing in a rapid, quick succession. Please, my friends, do not get overwhelmed. This is the same message that we are hearing, and that psychics and mediums are hearing the same messages coming through. People who channel, whether they are channeling various beings or channeling angels, the messages that are coming through are the same, that now is the time to awaken and align with our spirits. So whatever you're doing in 2026, and we all have to live in this 3D world, in this real world, in Buddhism it's called the Saha world, you know, the world around you, the town where you live. Remember, this year is about staying aligned to yourself, and as the year gallops at us, we can either ride that horse, or as the year gallops, we can either ride that horse, or if that is just too overwhelming, stay focused, grounded, and aligned with yourself. Okay, that's my message for the new year. And, you know, if I had a choice, I would go to sleep and wake up in the spring. So I'm all for turning on the human DNA gene for hibernation. But for now, we don't have it. So I'll be back at work tomorrow. Happy New Year, 1st of January, 2026.